Welcome back. In the last task, we created an ebook cover to add to an ebook as a digital product. In this task, we will create a journal template. Let's get started. In the upper right corner, click the blue Create a Design button. Remember that you should be logged into your Canva account and you should see your dashboard. Click the blue Create a Design button. Choose the worksheet option. You should now be in the Canva workspace. Name the project Journal Template Demo. Let's create a template for a bullet journal. The journal will be two facing pages. Click on the icon for Add a New Page so that there are now 2 pages in the document. Name the first page left side and the second page right side. Scroll back to the first page and click on it to select it so we can begin designing. Choose the Elements menu. Search Straight Banner and select it. It should now appear on your canvas. Move it to the top left of the page. This will be the space where the user adds the month or dates. Duplicate the banner and drag it to the top right of the second page. If you need to scroll down, you can. Next, let's add a thin solid line underneath the banner on both pages. With the Elements menu still selected, choose the Lines menu. Look for the untitled brushstroke line and add it to both pages. Let's change the color since it's already white. Let's go ahead and change it to black before we move it. Duplicate it because we want to add it to both pages. And we'll place it underneath the banner. Move this back to the top. Do the same. Resize to be across the whole page. Next, let's create 5 blank and elongated rectangles for the 5 days, Monday through Friday. Choose the Element menu. Search Frame with Solid Line. Click on it to add it to the canvas. Change the color to black. Adjust the size of the rectangle so that you can add 2 additional rectangles to page 1. Then place the rectangles across the page 1 on page 1. They should be just under the line. So here's your square. Duplicate it 2 more times. 1, 2. Duplicate the banner at the top of page 1 and resize the banner to fit at the top of the rectangles we just created. So we need to move these down. If you need to zoom in, you can zoom in by clicking on the percent number at the bottom of your screen and choose a bigger number. Let's duplicate this banner and pull it across both the pages. Let's go ahead and choose the text tool add a little bit of body text, and then change the text to read Monday. All lowercase letters as part of the design, and then we're going to change the font to bakery thin. Change the font style, which we just did, to bakery thin, and then adjust the size of the text box to fit in the banner. Duplicate the text box 4 times for the rest of the work week, Tuesday through Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place each text box on the banner at the top of each rectangle. Now, we also need Thursday and Friday on page 2. So let's go ahead and duplicate the square or the rectangle and pull those down to page 2. Do the same for the banner. Whoops. That duplicated the text. So we go ahead and delete that. Make sure that we click the banner. We may need to move the text to do that. So move the banners into the Thursday and Friday slots. And then we're ready to drag that text down too. Go ahead and make sure that those are placed inside the banner. Now we can come back and change the days of the week. Tuesday. The third box on the first page should be Wednesday. Go ahead and change the last 2 boxes to Thursday and Friday. Let's finish up page 1 by adding 2 additional places to add content for goals and a to-do list. Search banners on the Elements menu. Click on the ribbon banner from the menu to add it to the canvas. Drag the banner to just below the far left rectangle and change the color to the light pink. Duplicate the banner and place to the right of the page. Now let's change the text to read goals. So what we need to do is grab the text box from one of the days and duplicate it. Drag it down. We did this so that we don't have to change the font size again. Type goals and then change the text size to 48. Let's go ahead and keep it all lowercase. Change the font size to 48. And then adjust it so that the text box is in the center of the banner. Duplicate the text box. Then move the text box to the other banner and change the text to read to-do list. Adjust the text boxes or adjust this text box so that it appears in the center of the banner. And then add a vertical line between the two lists to separate them. So we can actually grab this line and duplicate it, drag it down, rotate it so it is vertical, and then change the size. Now it separates your goal list and your to-do list. Now let's finish page 2. Duplicate a rectangle, banner, and text box to finish adding out the days of the week, Saturday and Sunday. So we can do this by grabbing Friday, duplicate it twice. Then we're going to adjust the size of the text boxes or the rectangles so that Saturday and Sunday are squares or close to a square. Then we'll do the same for the banner. We might have to move the text box to do that. Move the banner over. If you need to, you can resize so that it fits the size of the box. Then duplicate the day or the text box with the day in it. Drag to the banner. Make sure to move Friday back to its banner. Saturday and Sunday. Next, let's go back up to page 1 and group the goals and banner. Then we want to duplicate it and drag the grouping to page 2 to just below the rectangles. Change the text to read notes. So ungroup it and then click on the text box. Type in the word notes. And you have now finished a bullet journal template to offer as a free product or product for purchase. If you need more time, pause the video now to complete this task. In this task, you have created a bullet journal template. In the next task, you will learn how to protect your designs.